pivotal chapter in the country's economic history, shifting the banking sector from class banking to mass banking. For competitive exams, UPSC, SSC, banking, it is essential to understand the two distinct phases and the shifting regulatory landscape. 1. Origin and context. Before 1969, the Indian banking system was largely dominated by private entities that prioritized large industries and urban centers, neglecting agriculture and rural development. Early precursor, the Imperial Bank of India was nationalized in 1955 and renamed the State Bank of India, SBI, to serve as a government-aligned commercial bank. Social control, 1967, before full nationalization, the government introduced social control to influence credit direction without changing ownership, but it was deemed insufficient to meet the goals of the fourth five-year plan. 2. The two major phases. Bank nationalization occurred in two primary waves under the Prime Ministership of Indira Gandhi. Feature. Phase 1, 1969, Phase 2, 1980, date. July 19, 1969. April 15, 1980. Criteria. Banks with deposits greater than 50 crore rupees. Banks with deposits greater than 200 crore rupees. Number of banks 14 banks 6 banks. Legal basis. Banking Companies Ordinance, 1969. Banking Companies Act, 1980. Major banks. PNB, Bob, Canara Bank, Central Bank of India, etc. Andhra Bank, Corporation Bank, Vijay Bank, etc. 3. Objectives and functions. The move was driven by a socialist pattern of society, objective, priority sector lending, PSL, mandating banks to lend to neglected sectors like agriculture, MSMEs, and education. Financial inclusion, expanding the branch network to unbanked rural areas to eliminate the urban-rural divide. Breaking monopolies, reducing the concentration of economic power held by a few industrial houses that own these banks. Mobilization of savings, encouraging the masses to save through formal channels, thereby increasing the national savings rate. 4. Current status, 2026 perspective. The landscape of nationalized banks has changed drastically due to the consolidation phase, 2019 to 2021. Total public sector banks, PSBs, there are currently 12 PSBs in India, down from 27 in 2017. The Big Four, State Bank of India, SBI, Punjab National Bank, PNB, Bank of Baroda, Bob, and Canara Bank. Recent mergers, Oriental Bank of Commerce and United Bank merged into PNB. Andhra Bank and Corporation Bank merged into Union Bank of India. Allahabad Bank merged into Indian Bank. 5. Critical interrelated facts for exams. The legal challenge. The 1969 nationalization was challenged in the Supreme Court, R.C. Cooper vs. Union of India. The court initially ruled against the government on the grounds of compensation, leading the government to amend the Constitution, 25th Amendment, to clarify amount instead of compensation. Narasimham Committee, 1991 and 1998, Post 1991. These committees recommended reducing government stake and increasing the efficiency of nationalized banks, marking the start of the liberalization era. Difference between PSB and nationalized bank. Technically, all nationalized banks are PSBs, but SBI is not a nationalized bank in the legal sense. It was created by a specific act, SBI Act, 1955, by acquiring the Imperial Bank.